from leg strength and working out, and that translates into a surer hand when you're putting. And therefore, if you're going to go to the gym or do some kind of exercise as a golfer, that one thing that you could easily not think about, but you'd be wise to not overlook, would be working on your legs. So ever since then, if I go to the gym, I definitely spend a lot more time on my leg strength than I would have.
Because I would think arm strength, because you want to be able to hit like 200 yards.
So that is a very common misconception. So first of all, physical strength doesn't correlate very well with hitting the ball far in golf, which is weird if you think about it, because you would think if you take two people who are equally skilled at the golf swing and one of them outweighs the other by 100 pounds, that one will hit it further. But I don't think it's very logarithmic, and additionally, there are a lot of smaller people who hit it a lot further than a lot of big people. So it's true that most pro golfers have gotten bigger over the last generation or two, inspired by Tiger Woods. A lot of athletes who are great athletes who might have gone into football, soccer, baseball, basketball, whatever, some of them went into golf. But additionally, it's just the general trend. But there are still, Rory McIlroy, one of the best golfers in the world, is relatively shrimpy, although he works out a lot now. Ricky Fowler, one of the best golfers in the world, is, you could probably wrestle him pretty easily.
I doubt it,
but the golf swing is much more about physics and strength, and the strength, the correlate for distance comes from your bottom half, comes from your hips, comes from your legs. It comes basically from the ground up. Most amateurs, however, when you see the swing, it looks like, you're just standing there and you're swinging your arms really hard. And that's why most amateur golfers aren't very good, is because when you do that, you don't hit it very far because you're ignoring the big muscles, and B, you're inconsistent because it's very hard to hit it straight.
I love little cheats like that. I just think it's fascinating.
You and I, okay, so maybe if we don't resume question of the day, or even if we do.
Cheat of the day.
No, well, cheat of the day would be good. We should make a mini podcast series about me taking you to learn golf for a few hours and just see, I think you're the kind of learner, even if you hated it and felt that you had no aptitude or interest in it, I think you're the kind of learner that you'd be fascinated by. And see, here's what's cool about golf. This is my favorite thing about golf, is that it's one of the few things you can do in life that I know of where the feedback loop is so tight and almost perfect. And what I mean by that is, if I'm practicing, I can try. So in life, if you think, well, why am I not successful, or why am I not popular, or how could I be more X or Y or Z, you might try